boys and girls. So this week we're going to move on to looking at subtracting again, but we're going to build on from what we did last week, which was taking away single digit numbers. We're going to move on to taking away two digit numbers from two digit numbers, okay? So the first step in looking at that is learning how to take away 10 without having to count back on 10 fingers each time. As always with these sums, if you're finding the strategy quite challenging, you can always revert back to counting on your fingers, and the mild option will give you the chance to practice that. But for some of us who are ready to move on to non-count by one strategies, we should be able to start thinking about taking away 10 on tens numbers without counting back on our fingers. So the first sum we're going to do is 39 take away 10. Okay. So obviously we can always count back on our fingers, so let's practice and find out what the answer would be if we were to do it that way. So with always subtraction, you have to put the biggest number in your head and you count back from that number. So the biggest number in 39 take away 10 is 39. So let's pop 39 in our heads and then we put 10 fingers up and we count back. Okay, 39, 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30, 29. So we know the answer is 29. But when we look at those two numbers, 39 and 29, they're similar. They're really similar, aren't they? Why are they similar? Well, you will see that they both end in 9. And the reason for that is that when you're taking a tens number away from a number, you aren't taking away any units. You can see that there is a 0 in the place of the units here. So we're only taking away 1 10, so it's only the first digit that changes. Okay, let's try it with a different example, but this time we're not going to count back on our fingers. We're going to have a go at seeing what we think the number might be without counting on our fingers. So let's try 58 take away 10. Okay, so if you see 58 take away 10, if you can look at the number and think, well, we're not taking any units away, so we know that the answer is going to end in 8. We are simply taking away 1 10 from the tens column. So what's 58 take away 1 10? Well, the answer is 48. Can you see that the tens column has just gone down by 1, okay, and the units column has stayed the same because we didn't take away any units. Okay, let's try another example. Let's do 76 take away 10. Okay, so 76 take away 10, if we use the same strategy that we used last time, we can see that the number or the answer is going to end in 6 because we're not taking away any units, and the tens column is going to go down by 1 because we're taking away 1 10. So what's 76 take away 1 10? The answer is 66. Can you see? Okay, so the tens column has gone down by 1 and the units column has stayed the same. Okay, so we can use that same strategy when we're taking away numbers that are tens numbers but not necessarily 10. So for instance, if we did 76 take away 20, we would just do it by counting back 2 tens. Okay, so let's put 76 in our head. 76, 66, 56. So the answer is 56. And we can check that by using the method that we did before. Okay, so we can see that the units column has stayed the same because we didn't take away any units, but the tens column has gone down by 2, hasn't it? Because we were taking away 2 tens this time. Let's have another go with a different example. So let's do 89. Let's take away 30 this time and see if the method is still the same. So we're going to put the biggest number in our head, of course, that's the 89, and we're going to count back 3 tens this time. Oh, my fingers are all grubby from wiping out the whiteboard pen. We're going to count back 3 tens this time. Okay, so everybody pop 89 in your head. 89, 79, 69, 59. So we're going to write down the answer, then we're going to check with our checklist to see if they are correct. So, does the digit in the units column end with the same number? Well, yes, we can see that here it's 9 and there it's 9, and that's because we didn't take away any units. Now, if we've done it correct, the tens column should have gone down by 3. So let's have a look. 8 take away 3, does that equal 5? Yes, it does. So we are correct. 89 take away 30 equals 59. Right, let's have one more go before I let you get on with your own. Right, let's do 94. Let's take away 40 this time. Okay, so as we did last time, we're going to put 94 in our head. 94. Then we're going to put 4 tens up. Okay, we're going to count back 40. So each finger is 4. 94, 84, 74, 64, 54. Let's write down the answer and let's go through our checklist. Okay, so first of all, we're taking away 0 units. So are the units still the same? Yes, they both end in 4, so that's good. Now, we're looking at how many tens have we taken away. Well, we've taken away 4 tens, so if we do 9 take away 4, that should equal 5. Let's quickly check. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Yes, we were right. So 94 take away 40 equals 54. I hope you found that useful, boys and girls. Have a go at doing the different challenges that I've set for you. The mild challenge simply asks you just to take away 10. So as always, if you're finding the strategy too difficult, you can just count back on 10 fingers. That's okay. The second spicy challenge is taking away either 20 or 30, just from a 2-digit. And then the hot challenge is for anybody that's feeling really confident. This number is turned into a 3-digit number and you are taking away up to 50, I think, in this hot challenge. Okay, so good luck. Check your answers on the slides that follow after the task.